Welcome back to another episode where we delve into the most chilling true crime stories. Today, we're unraveling a case that has baffled investigators and captivated the public for over half a century. We're talking about the Isdal Woman, one of Norway's most enduring mysteries. This case is a labyrinth of dead ends, false identities, and unanswered questions, from theories of espionage to international criminal organizations. The enigma of the Isdal Woman has puzzled even the most seasoned detectives. So, grab your detective hats, because this is a story you won't want to miss. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an episode of our true crime series. Trust me, you'll want to stay tuned for this one. On November 29, 1970, a chilling discovery was made in Isdalen, also known as the Isdalen Valley, located near Bergen, Norway. Two young girls and their father were hiking through this remote valley when they stumbled upon a horrific sight: a woman's body lying on its back, severely burned and almost beyond recognition. The father and his daughters immediately returned to Bergen to report the gruesome find. The Bergen police responded swiftly, launching a full-scale investigation. When they arrived at the scene, they noted the woman's supine position and her clenched hands up by her torso. Strangely, there was no nearby campfire, yet the front of her body and her clothes had been severely burned. Her face was unrecognizable, and labels had been meticulously cut off her clothes. Even distinctive marks were removed from her belongings, adding layers of complexity to an already baffling case. This discovery would mark the beginning of one of Norway's most enduring mysteries, a case that has puzzled investigators for over 50 years and remains unsolved to this day. The crime scene in Isdalen, or the Isdalen Valley, was as perplexing as it was horrifying. When investigators arrived, they found the woman's body in a supine position, with her hands clenched near her torso. The front of her body and her clothes were severely burned, almost to the point of making her unrecognizable. However, there was no sign of a campfire or any source of the fire nearby, deepening the mystery. What struck investigators as particularly odd were the meticulous details. Labels had been cut off her clothes, and any distinctive marks on her belongings were deliberately removed. It was as if someone had gone to great lengths to erase her identity, making the task of identifying her and solving the case even more challenging. The crime scene raised more questions than it answered. Was it a murder, a suicide, or something else entirely? The absence of any personal identification and the peculiar condition of the body made this case one of the most enigmatic crime scenes in Norwegian history. The Bergen police were quick to respond, launching a full-scale investigation that was filed under the case name 134/70. The immediate challenge was the lack of identification. The woman's face was unrecognizable due to severe burns, and all labels had been cut off her clothes. This left investigators with virtually no leads on who she could be, making it an uphill battle from the start. DNA testing performed in recent years has yet to yield any database matches, adding another layer of complexity to the case. Was she a spy, a member of an international criminal organization? These were some of the questions that haunted investigators as they tried to piece together the puzzle. The crime scene offered little to no clues. Even the two suitcases found later, which belonged to the woman, were meticulously cleaned to remove any identifying marks. This led to various theories, including espionage and organized crime, but none could be substantiated. The initial investigation was fraught with challenges, and despite the best efforts of the Bergen police, the case remains unsolved, making it one of Norway's most enduring and puzzling mysteries. In a twist that only deepened the enigma surrounding the Isdal Woman, two suitcases were discovered at a railway station in Bergen. These suitcases were later linked to her, and what they contained was nothing short of baffling. Inside, investigators found a series of wigs, non-prescription glasses, and a variety of clothes. But just like the clothes on her body, all the labels had been meticulously removed from these items as well. The presence of wigs suggested that she might have been using different identities. This led to speculation that she could have been involved in espionage or other covert activities. The suitcases also contained currencies from various countries, adding another layer to the mystery. Who was this woman, and why did she have such an array of disguises and currencies? The suitcases, much like the crime scene, offered more questions than answers. They became a key part of the investigation, but also a source of endless speculation and theories. To this day, the contents of those suitcases are considered one of the most puzzling aspects of this enduring mystery. As investigators delved deeper into the case, they uncovered a web of aliases that the Isdal Woman used to check into various hotels. This complicated the investigation immensely. She used at least 8 different identities, complete with fake passports and various disguises, which were corroborated by the wigs found in her suitcases. She had stayed at the St. Esvithan Hotel in Bergen under one such alias. Hotel staff remembered her as a well-dressed woman who kept to herself, but they could not provide any more information that could help identify her. The use of multiple identities led investigators to consider the possibility of espionage activities. further muddying the waters. The multiple identities not only made it difficult to ascertain who she was but also why she was in Norway and who could have wanted her dead. Each identity was like a mask, and behind each mask was another layer of mystery that investigators had to peel back, only to find more questions than answers. The Isdal Woman's case has spawned a multitude of theories, each more intriguing than the last. One of the most popular theories is that she was a spy. Given the Cold War era, her multiple identities, and the various currencies found in her suitcases, this theory has gained considerable traction. Some even speculate that she was involved in espionage activities against Norway or other countries. Another theory suggests she was part of a sophisticated check-kiting ring. This would explain her multiple identities and the need for various currencies. In a time when checks took weeks to clear, this could have been a lucrative criminal enterprise. Yet another theory posits that she could have been an art thief or forger. This is based on some Reddit discussions where users have speculated about her possible involvement in the art world, given that she was well-dressed and seemed to have a taste for the finer things in life. The theories are endless, from being an innocent bystander caught in a dangerous situation to having a more personal motive related to love or revenge. Each theory opens up a new avenue of questions, making the Isdal Woman one of the most enigmatic figures in true crime history. In the realm of forensic science, the Isdal Woman case has seen some intriguing developments. Initially, the forensic analysis was limited to dental work and fingerprints, which yielded little information. However, in recent years, advancements in DNA technology have breathed new life into this cold case. In 2017, a new forensic sketch of the Isdal Woman was released, based on advanced facial reconstruction techniques. This sketch aimed to provide a more accurate representation of her appearance, which could potentially lead to her identification. Furthermore, scientists have conducted new forensic analyses on her teeth. These analyses could provide clues about her geographical origins, diet, and even her age. While these advancements haven't cracked the case wide open, they have certainly rekindled interest and provided investigators with new avenues to explore. The case remains open, and with each scientific advancement, the hope for solving this enduring mystery grows stronger. One of the most peculiar aspects of this case is the position in which the Isdal Woman's body was found. Her arms were curled up near her chest, a posture often referred to as the boxer or fencer's position. This is a position that is typical of bodies that have been severely burned. It's a haunting image that has puzzled investigators and theorists alike. The boxer position could be a result of muscle contraction due to intense heat, a phenomenon known as pugilistic attitude. This could indicate that she was exposed to extreme temperatures, possibly suggesting a struggle or an attempt to shield herself from the flames. However, this is purely speculative, as the exact circumstances leading to her death remain a mystery. The position has also led to various theories, including the possibility that she was placed in that position post-mortem. However, forensic experts lean more towards the natural contraction of muscles due to heat as the most likely explanation. This unsettling detail adds another layer of complexity to an already baffling case, leaving us with more questions than answers. While the Isdal Woman case primarily involved Norwegian authorities, the mysterious nature of the case has often led to speculation about international involvement. Given the multiple identities she used and the various languages she spoke, it's not entirely out of the question to consider the role of international agencies. However, there's no concrete evidence to suggest that international agencies were officially involved in the investigation. The case has attracted global media attention, and armchair detectives from around the world have tried to crack it. But as far as official records go, the investigation has been a Norwegian affair. That said, the case has been featured in international documentaries and news stories, which could potentially invite future collaboration with agencies outside of Norway. The enigmatic nature of the Isdal Woman and the international scope of her travels make this a case that could benefit from a more global investigative approach. The Isdal Woman case has captivated the public's imagination for decades, and the media has played a significant role in keeping the mystery alive. From local newspapers to international outlets, the story has been covered extensively, often with a sense of eerie fascination. One of the most notable contributions to the case's media coverage is the BBC World Service's podcast series Death in Isdal Valley. This series delves deep into the mystery, exploring various angles and theories, and has received critical acclaim. It has been featured in the British Podcast Awards and has a large following, adding a layer of modern-day intrigue to a case that has puzzled investigators for over 50 years. Additionally, Andy's Cold Case Files has also covered the story, bringing it to a broader audience and sparking renewed interest in solving the mystery. YouTube channels specializing in true crime have also dissected the case, adding to the plethora of theories and speculations. The public's reaction has been a mix of fascination and horror, with online forums and social media platforms buzzing with discussions, theories, and amateur sleuthing. The case has even inspired episodes of fictional crime shows, further embedding it into popular culture. In 2016, the Norwegian authorities decided to reopen the Isdal Woman case, breathing new life into a mystery that had remained unsolved for nearly half a century. The body was exhumed for new forensic testing, employing modern technology that wasn't available at the time of the initial investigation. One of the most explosive new leads came from a connection to a Nazi-allied Swiss banker. This revelation added another layer of complexity to an already convoluted case, sparking theories that perhaps the Isdal woman was involved in espionage or other clandestine activities. Additionally, a team of researchers and journalists launched their own investigation, using modern technology and investigative techniques to shed new light on the case. A 2016 sketch by a forensic artist also added a new dimension, providing a more detailed facial reconstruction of the Isdal woman. While the case remains unsolved, these new leads and advancements in forensic science have rekindled hope that one day, the identity of the Isdal woman and the circumstances surrounding her death may finally be revealed. As of 2023, the Isdal woman case remains one of Norway's most enduring unsolved mysteries. Despite the reopening of the case in 2016 and the application of modern forensic techniques, investigators and journalists have made little progress in identifying her or solving the mystery surrounding her death. DNA testing performed in recent years has yet to yield any database matches, leaving us with more questions than answers. The case continues to captivate and intrigue true crime enthusiasts and investigators worldwide. While there may be no definitive answers in the immediate future, the Isdal woman's story is far from over. The ongoing investigations and public interest ensure that this case will not be forgotten anytime soon. In a case shrouded in enigma, there are countless questions that still haunt investigators and true crime aficionados alike. Let's delve into some of the most pressing unanswered questions that continue to baffle us. Who was she? The most fundamental question. Despite multiple identities and extensive investigations, her true identity remains unknown. Why the multiple identities? What was the reason behind her using different names and identities? Was she running from something or someone? What was the cause of death? While it's assumed she died from poisoning and burns, the exact cause is still not definitively established. Was she alone? Did she act alone? Or was she part of a larger operation? Could someone else have been involved in her death? Why were the labels removed? What was the purpose behind the meticulous removal of labels from her clothes and belongings? What's in the suitcases? Apart from wigs and clothes, was there anything else significant in the suitcases that could provide a clue? Was she a spy? Given the Cold War era and her mysterious behavior, could she have been involved in espionage? Why no DNA matches? Despite advancements in forensic science, why has there been no match in any DNA database? What was her mission? If she was a spy or involved in criminal activities, what was her objective? Why the boxer position? What does the peculiar position in which her body was found signify? These questions form the Isdal woman case is more than just a mystery. It's a case that has left an indelible mark on Norway's criminal investigative landscape. For decades, this case has been a subject of study for forensic experts, criminologists, and law enforcement agencies. It has led to advancements in forensic science within the country, particularly in the area of DNA analysis. The case has also been a catalyst for public awareness about the importance of proper identification and the challenges that come with it. It's a cautionary tale that has led to increased scrutiny in hotel check-ins and has been used as a case study in criminal psychology courses. Moreover, the case has been instrumental in highlighting the limitations of traditional investigative methods. It has pushed for the integration of modern technology into Norway's criminal investigative procedures, including the use of advanced facial reconstruction techniques and isotope analysis. The enduring mystery of the Isdal woman has also impacted the way the media covers such cases. It has set a precedent for responsible reporting, ensuring that while the public's curiosity is satisfied, the integrity of ongoing investigations is maintained. In a way, the Isdal woman has become a symbol of the complexities and challenges that come with criminal investigations, serving as a constant reminder that even with advancements in technology, some questions remain unanswered. The enigmatic case of the Isdal woman has captured the public's imagination for decades, leaving an indelible mark on popular culture, from books and documentaries to podcasts and even fictional adaptations. The story has been told and retold in various forms, each attempting to shed light on the mystery while acknowledging its deeply unsettling aspects. Several authors have taken it upon themselves to delve into the case, narrating it through a mix of facts, speculations, and sometimes imaginative storytelling. These books often grapple with the complexities surrounding her identity, the circumstances of her death, and the subsequent investigation. They serve as a way to keep the conversation going, drawing in readers who might not be familiar with the case. The Isdal Woman has also been the subject of multiple documentaries that aim to unravel the mystery using a journalistic approach. These documentaries often include interviews with investigators, forensic experts, and sometimes even witnesses, if any can be found after all these years. They make use of archival footage, photographs, and other primary sources to create as comprehensive a narrative as possible. Given the rise of true crime podcasts, it's not surprising that the Isdal Woman has found her way into this medium as well. Podcasters delve into the details of the case, usually across multiple episodes, focusing on different aspects like the investigation, the theories, and the cultural impact. The episodic format allows listeners to deeply engage with the case over time. Interestingly, the Isdal Woman has also inspired fictional works, movies, plays, and even novels that use the real-life mystery as a backdrop for storytelling. These adaptations often take considerable creative liberties, but help to bring the story to audiences who might not typically engage with true crime. The advent of social media platforms like YouTube and Reddit has allowed for grassroots-level discussions and investigations. Amateur sleuths and curious individuals come together to share findings, theories, and to speculate on what could have happened. Sometimes these online communities even unearth information or perspectives that had been overlooked. The case of the Isdal Woman remains one of the most perplexing and haunting mysteries of the 20th century. Its enigmatic nature, ranging from the unidentified woman to the bizarre circumstances surrounding her death, has made it a subject of enduring interest and speculation. Although numerous investigations have been conducted, both officially and unofficially, the case remains unsolved, serving as a somber reminder of the limitations of forensic science and investigative procedures. The story has permeated popular culture, continuously inspiring a range of media from books to podcasts, each contributing to the ongoing dialogue around the case. It serves as a cautionary tale, underscoring the importance of advancements in forensic identification techniques and international cooperation in solving crimes. The Isdal Woman also raises ethical questions about respecting the privacy of a person who may have gone to great lengths to remain anonymous. As much as the public yearns for closure, it's important to approach the case with sensitivity and respect for the unidentified woman at its center. Ultimately, the case serves as a lesson in humility for all those who engage with it, whether they are seasoned investigators, amateur sleuths, or consumers of true crime stories. It shows us that some mysteries may never be solved, but they will never be forgotten either. So, there you have it. It's a story that keeps on giving but never fully reveals itself, much like a complex character in a never-ending drama. And isn't that what makes it so captivating? What do you think? Got any theories or thoughts on why this case has captured so many people's imagination for so long? Alright, folks, we've reached the end of this deep dive into the enigmatic case of the Isdal Woman. It's a mystery that has baffled investigators and captivated audiences for decades. If you've been intrigued by this journey as much as I have, let's keep this conversation going. If you found this content engaging, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps the channel and allows more people to get involved in this mystery. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. We've got a lot more interesting true crime stories and mysteries to explore together. I'd love to hear your theories, thoughts, or any additional information you might have on the Isdal Woman case. Let's turn the comment section into a brainstorming session. Who knows, maybe together we can crack a piece of this intricate puzzle. Share this video with your friends, family, or anyone you think would be interested in this case. The more eyes and brains we have on this, the closer we might get to some answers. So there you have it, the ball's in your court now. Let's not let the story of the Isdal Woman fade into obscurity. Instead, let's keep digging, keep questioning, and keep the memory alive in the search for truth. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, stay curious and stay safe. Peace out.